Frodo Baggins sat in his comfortable hobbit hole, staring at the one ring that lay in front of him. He knew that he had to destroy it, but the task seemed insurmountable. He had carried the ring for so long, and its power had weighed heavily on him. Just as he was about to despair, there was a knock at the door. It was Gandalf the Grey, come to check on Frodo and see if he was ready to continue their journey. "Frodo, my boy," Gandalf said as he entered the hobbit hole. "Are you ready to set out? The journey will not be easy, but we must destroy the ring." Frodo looked up at the wise old wizard and saw the kindness and understanding in his eyes. In that moment, he knew that he could trust Gandalf with the ring. "Gandalf," Frodo said, his voice trembling, "I can't do this. I can't carry this burden any longer. It's tearing me apart." Gandalf sat down next to Frodo and placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "I understand, my boy. The ring is a heavy burden to bear, but we must destroy it, for the sake of all of Middle-earth." Frodo looked down at the ring, his eyes filled with tears. "I can't do it. I'm sorry, Gandalf. You take it. You're stronger than I am. You can destroy it." Gandalf hesitated, knowing the danger that the ring posed. But he also knew that Frodo was right. The ring had to be destroyed, and he was perhaps the only one who could do it. So, with a heavy heart, he accepted the ring and vowed to destroy it, no matter the cost. And as he left the hobbit hole and set out on the final leg of their journey, he knew that the fate of Middle-earth rested on his shoulders. As Gandalf traveled with the One Ring, he found himself becoming more and more tempted by its power. At first, he was able to resist its corrupting influence, but as time passed, he found it harder and harder to control his own desire. Gandalf knew that he had to destroy the ring, but he also found himself wanting to use its power to defeat his enemies and conquer Middle-earth. He began to see the other peoples of the land as nothing more than pawns in his own grand plan, and he became obsessed with defeating Sauron and taking control of the realm for himself. As he approached a clearing, he heard a rustling in the bushes. Suddenly, Gollum burst out, a pistol clutched in his hand. "Give me the ring," Gollum hissed, his eyes glowing with greed. "It's mine, mine, mine. I'll kill you if I have to." Gandalf reached for his staff, ready to defend himself against the crazed creature. But before he could even move, Gollum pulled the trigger and a bullet flew through the air, striking Gandalf in the chest. As he fell to the ground, Gandalf saw the One Ring rolling away from him. With his last ounce of strength, he reached out and grabbed it, holding on tight as he succumbed to his wounds. Gollum ran over and pried the ring from Gandalf's fingers, cackling with glee. I have it, he shouted.